Eye-opening. Gun violence here in the Bronx is at a level we have not seen in decades, a level since 1996, according to the police commissioner. So now that they're using every tools at their disposal to drive these numbers down, behind these numbers is a victim. Police are certainly using more police in the communities. They are trying to stop illegal guns from flowing onto the streets, and they are also trying to deter any young people from joining gangs by giving them meaningful alternatives. But right now we are in a major crisis as young people are dying as a result of this gunfire across the Bronx. This is new video from one of these incidents that we saw. Is just disturbing to see. A 13-year-old rather, desperate for help after he was shot over the weekend in the Belmont neighborhood and later died. Just a few hours after that, it was a 16-year-old who was fatally shot inside a cab about a mile away. And last Wednesday, a 19-year-old's murder was the first of the three that has Bronx detectives linking them to a possible gang war. Now, here's a timeline of the localized bloodshed in the Bronx, possibly retaliatory acts beginning on July 7th, leading up to this morning. As you mentioned, that 17-year-old shot, 6 young people either wounded or killed in Belmont, Mount Hope, and Fordham. Their families and the police commissioner desperate for an end to this vicious cycle of violence.
And we've had a bad run right now in the Bronx specifically with gang violence involving young kids. And this is what literally, I'll tell you, Beck, this is what keeps me up. It kept me up last night. What are we going to do about this? And I think everyone should be talking about it.
The killing won't stop, the shooting won't stop, the violence won't stop until money is put into prevention. There's nothing okay about a 13-year-old losing their life.
So far, no arrests have been made in these cases, and they are still very much active and under investigation.
Thanks for checking out DJ Trendie Nation with the latest news. Please like and subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you. Today I will be talking about rapper Swish, whose real name is Tyquill Daugherty, was fatally shot in the eye at his Bronx apartment building. According to Daily News, a 19-year-old upcoming rapper was fatally shot in the head in the lobby of his Bronx apartment building, police said Thursday. Tyquill Daugherty, who performed under the name Swish, was killed inside his building on Prospect Avenue near E.182nd St in Belmont about 11:35 p.m. Wednesday, cops said. He ran outside the building, where he collapsed. He had been shot in the eye, a witness said. A family friend who gave her name as Tisha said her 2 children and Daugherty's mother found the teen unconscious, sprawled out on the ground outside the building. I was at work, and my daughter started screaming, and my son started screaming, and they found him out here, said Tisha, 42, who had just offered Daugherty a job to babysit her children when she was at work. He was a sweetheart. He loved kids. He was always smiling. He was an up-and-coming musician. Medics rushed Daugherty to St. Barnabas Hospital, but he could not be saved. When I woke out the building, I saw him lying down on the ground with a bullet in his head, said a neighbor who gave his name only as Abel. I wish I didn't see him that way. Abel, 40, said Daugherty was a friendly young man who doted on his younger sister and would run out and get groceries for neighbors. I've been in this building 10 years. I saw that kid grow up, Abel said. He had a big smile on his face always. He used to be in the hallway rapping and doing his music, looking at videos, singing outside. I got a bad back and a bad knee, and he helped me out. He carried my groceries, he added. Sometimes he goes to the store for me. I give a few dollars, he gets me whatever I need. He was a good kid, the neighbors said. It's a shame what happened. Neighbor Julio Rodriguez was shocked by the slaying. There was so much blood on the floor, Rodriguez, 24, said. He was a good person, never getting into trouble. He had a good voice. The gunman fled in a dark-colored 4-door sedan and has not been caught, officials said. He was like a son to me, Tisha said of the victim. Always in my house, always checking to see, hey, ma, what's going on, do you need anything? Police sources said Daugherty had no gang affiliations, but had been arrested for forcing his way into the basement of his Prospect Avenue building on March 10, where he allegedly assaulted the building's 78-year-old super. The super tried to stop Daugherty from entering the basement during the 11 a.m. clash, officials said. When the teen forced the door, the super fell back and hit his head on a pole. When the super fell to the ground, Daugherty allegedly kicked him in the chest and ribs, leaving him with a smattering of bruises, according to authorities. Daugherty was released without bail and the case was pending when he was killed, officials said. The teen's grief-stricken friends visited the building all morning Thursday, with one man crying, "That's my boy." Everybody's finding out this morning, Ramos said. There's gonna be a lot of that today. Longtime friend Christian Baez, who produced beats for Daugherty's rap tracks, wondered why someone would take his life without a second thought. My question is for what? For what? Baez asked. His two favorite things were rapping and playing 2K video games. Baez, 22, was working on an album with Daugherty and was left disheartened that they never finished the project. He was urging me to help him make an album. That's where I slacked, he said. I could have done it, but at the time my equipment was trite. With his talent he should have the best. Here is one of Ty Swish songs. You can also locate it on YouTube.
Fly, yeah. First love yourself, yeah, yeah. 180. Hey, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 180. 180 back, you fuck with me, you get slapped. I get to the money, I get to the facts. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah, yeah. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah. 180 back, you fuck with me, you get slapped. I get to the money, I get to the facts. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah, yeah. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah. You fuck with me and you get slapped, yeah. In a drop top, yeah, I whip it pretty fast. Rockstar, I'ma shred it like I'm Slash. Put her in a meat lock, she ride it like a treetop. Boy, this ain't no kids, Bob, you can get your feet chopped. You know this a V6, so my shit go vroom vroom. Ain't not a good made, but I'll sweep your ass on no broom. Hit her with the hand, filled into has to go home. If you make a talk back, I treat his ass like I been jokes. Ask about the steak size, and I'm tryna throw stones. I just want the good head and she'll get the good bone. These niggas hating on me, these niggas are some homos. You already know me, I keep that AK roll. 180 back, you fuck with me and you get slapped. I get to the money, I get to the rags. You fuck with me and you get slapped, yeah, yeah. You fuck with me and you get slapped, yeah. You fuck with me and you get slapped, yeah. 180 back, you fuck with me and you get slapped. I get to the money, I get to the rags. You fuck with me and you get slapped, yeah, yeah. You fuck with me and you get slapped, yeah. You fuck with me and you get slapped, yeah. 180 back, man, my niggas chasing the bag. I'm about to make it, these niggas is mad. I fuck this bitch, now that nigga sad. I fuck this bitch, now that nigga mad. Yeah, I fuck this bitch, now that nigga mad. Yeah, I hop in the limbo, I hop in the race. Your bitch on my dick cause I'm getting a cake. 100 bands, I leave that in the safe. Or let him out, but she like how it tastes. Niggas hate on us, but 180 the way. Nigga act up, he get shot in his face. Niggas talking hot, you already know I'ma pull up to this block. Fucking on the bitch, yeah, she a thot. And she got no problem, getting on top. Then I use her, that bitch is a op. So he a bitch, you can take 3 shots. Bang, bang, a nigga take 3 shots. And I'm screaming out, fuck with the ops. 180, we back on the block. The ops still spinning, we got the Glock. 180 back, 180 back. You fuck with me, you get slapped. I get to the money, I get to the rags. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah, yeah. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah. 180 back, you fuck with me, you get slapped. I get to the money, I get to the rags. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah, yeah. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah. You fuck with me, you get slapped, yeah.
I come from the trenches, the shit of a let you gotta watch you be around. They saying you meant the shit hit the fan, but watch how niggas cop out. But I had to stop playing cause I'm on a mission, I gotta take a trip out of town. I'm tired of seeing my mama cry, I'm tired of seeing her with a frown. I'm back on my shit, I had to get up my ass, I had to go stack on my chips, flooded my wrist. Watch how we pop it again, we all take on your bitch. Press with your grip, no my brother, tossing like pain money in this shit. And we will miss, why would I switch? Check out the drip. 180 back, 180 back.
Such a sad story. Our prayers goes out to Ty Swish family and friends. I will be updating you guys as this story develops. So hit that subscribe button for updates and additional news. What are your thoughts on the tragic death of rapper Ty Swish? Let me know in the comments section below and hit that subscribe and like button before you go. Thanks for watching.